Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. It's about 8:30. Had a shower, felt really good. I got home before it got dark, but let's see, our show ran from 2 to 4:15, something like that. Had a good receptive audience. After it was over, we took everything down, everything apart, put all the props away, furniture, everything. And that took a little while. The director had bought some Marie Callender rhubarb pies and ice cream. And he said, well, we ordered the pizzas and they'll be here at a certain time. Who wants rhubarb pie first? Well, I tried it. A little astringent, but pretty good. And the ice cream, I don't know what kind of ice cream he got. It must have been, I don't know. If it was French vanilla or was it an expensive brand, I don't know. It was intense. And we sat around and talked about stuff, and it was a pretty good show. I got some reaction with my parts, and there were more reaction than last night's audience. And Brian did not come, or Ashley. They spent the day at a saltwater river. Brian said, oh yeah, it goes into the ocean. So I don't know where it was that they went. Spencer said Daddy held them up so they wouldn't fall in the water. And he said, I was really scared, but Daddy didn't let me go. And I said, that's good. And I said, when I was little, my aunt used to hold me when she went into the ocean so that I wouldn't fall in. So, yeah, it's interesting. I said, fish live in the water there. Yeah. And they eat and breathe and sleep and poop. And he goes, what? Yeah. Kitty Cat's glad to have Mommy home. He's begging for tin food, but he still has some from this morning. He just doesn't like it, I guess. I watch Little Munchkin tomorrow morning, so place is still a mess. I don't know if he'll want to come over here, but most of the time he'll be napping, I think. Brian got really badly sunburned. His neck is bright red and his arms are bright red. And I said, now, do I watch Sebastian tomorrow or not? And he said, yeah. He's up. Ashley wants me to call off because I'll probably be sun sick in the morning. I said, well, put lotion on, dude. Put lotion on. And tomorrow is their anniversary of being together. And he says he kind of wants to do something, like probably take her to dinner, because Aunt Kim's going to pick Spencer up from school. Spencer returns to school tomorrow. His school break's over. So a lot of stuff's happening tomorrow. And then probably Tuesday I'll be cleaning up some more in here and washing the carpet and stuff like that. I got a call back from the Tony Bennett swinging Christmas audition thing. And the guy kind of hesitant. And I said, yeah, I know I didn't get it. And I said, I'm more of a Martha Ray than a Doris Day. And he kind of chuckled, like, good, I don't have to tell her she sucks. If I would have thought of clever stuff, I would have said, yeah, Hoover and Kirby were jealous of me because I sucked harder than they did. Although I don't know what kind of, I can't use those kind of words in people I don't know. Anyway, so that was today in a nutshell. I'm going to veg out a little bit, eat the watermelon up before it gets kind of funky. A lot of things just don't last very long, especially here. It was over 100 degrees here today. When it's that hot, your vegetables and stuff just don't last very long. I mean, you can keep them in the fridge and everything, but they just don't last very long. And one guy in the play who's a counselor, it's like a shrink type guy. He doesn't tell anybody, but I found out that's what he is. He and I were talking today. He's real nice. And I told him yesterday that I had a musical in the works. It's been for over 10 years. And he said he'd love to take a look at it. Because he was telling me how he woke up in the middle of the night and had to write some stuff down. And his wife just doesn't understand. Why are you up and what are you writing? Why? And I said, I understand. Because when you have a thought, you gotta get down somehow. You talk to it on the phone, tell your idea into your messages, or you write it down or something. You just have to. I did that the other day with a possible comedy routine. I opened up this camera on the phone and just talked until I ran out of ideas. So I'll have to go back to it and write stuff down if I want to go to open mic night Wednesday. We'll see. It's amazing. All that driving back and forth and rehearsing and memorization and everything. It's over. To me, it's like a blink of an eye. Because the older you get, the faster time seems to fly. Ooh, and it rhymes. Kitty cats, what do you want? You want some food? Well, I'm not going to give you food. That's going to be it for tonight until it gets light again in the morning, bud. So, gonna catch up with a little something here and there and let you know what goes on tomorrow or whenever. Upward and onward.